Are you just starting on YouTube?
If so, we have 7 tips and strategies that we wish we knew when we were just starting, coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here.
Benji here.
And this is Video Influencers, helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. And on this channel, we do interviews with video influencers, as well as tips and strategy videos just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing.
And today we're bringing you 7 tips if you're a beginner here on YouTube on how to get more views, grow your channel. Tip number 1. Focus. Decide on what type of content you're gonna focus on for your channel. You know, a huge mistake that YouTubers make is they put all kinds of different stuff. It's confusing for the viewer, so they don't know if they should subscribe, if it's just a one-time hit. So really focus on a certain type of content when you're first beginning YouTube.
Yeah, one of the popular phrases in online marketing is the riches are in the niches, meaning that focus is power. And actually, friends of ours who've recently started channels, one is a cooking channel. It's called Big Daddy Eats, and we'll throw a link down in the description to it. It's a cooking channel, so it's clear that people that want to go on that channel are going to get recipes and different things like that. And another example is a homeschool mom channel that our friend Heather just started. And it's really cool. She's been growing really fast, putting out content just from her iPhone. But because there's focus there, people have been subscribing, she's already getting opportunities, she's actually already making income as a beginner really because of focus.
Tip number 2 is value. Ask yourself this, why would someone actually want to watch your videos? And we always say, like, make sure you're delivering some kind of value in your content.
Yeah, so sit down as you're planning out video ideas and say, is this content gonna be informational, educational, inspirational, motivational? Is it gonna be entertaining? Is it gonna help people with like how-to tips? And make videos that you would wanna watch on YouTube.
Tip number 3, start. You don't have to be perfect to start, and guess what? You don't have to be great to start, you just have to start to be great.
Absolutely. And influencers, we're going to kind of call you out here because we, check you out in the comments and we check out your channels. And some of you are posting consistently, but some of you, you're asking questions and then we go to your channel and you don't even have a video up yet. And that's okay, but here's the thing. You have to start. And 2 of the huge enemies here are really analysis paralysis and perfectionism. Done is better than perfect. The best thing you can do is get your first video up and then your second video and then your first 100 videos and really forgive yourself because my gosh, our first videos, they weren't very good, right? Like you gotta actually start so you can learn, kind of like, I didn't really like that, but you have to start.
And almost every YouTuber I've ever interviewed or are friends of mine, I remember or they've told me about their first videos and it's nowhere near what their videos are now, but you have to get through that first threshold to get through like the growing pains to be great. Tip
number 4 is YouTube search and your goal of ranking videos. So what does that mean? That means that you're gonna start growing your channel, even if you're just starting from scratch, by when people type in a search, your video shows up in search results. And we mentioned our friend Big Daddy Eats, and he's already doing this. He's doing some videos that are ranking for terms in Whole30, which happens to be the kind of food he's creating right now, because he's starting with the intention of showing up in search so he can start getting views and subscribers.
Again, another mistake we see a lot of beginning YouTubers, you just throw out content hoping that someone's gonna watch, not really understanding that you have to put yourself in the seat of the person searching, right? And think about what are they actually typing into Google, into YouTube to actually find the videos that you're creating or potentially to find your videos, right? So always put yourself in the mindset of somebody utilizing search.
Yes, and if you want to see our video on how to get your videos to rank in search, we'll link it up in the description below and we'll throw it on the YouTube card.
Tip number 5, consistency. I say this for just about anything you want to accomplish in life. Consistency is the key. Like practice makes perfect. There's a reason it makes perfect because you're trying so many times and you're learning and you're growing. And you know what? It just takes that grind, that hustle to make it happen.
And again, influencers, we're gonna call you out here because if we go across the board of all the people we've interviewed on this channel, one thing that they do is they post videos on YouTube. Like to get success on YouTube, they post videos on YouTube on a regular basis. And so sometimes, maybe you've been watching this channel for 10 months and we go check your channel out, you have 3 videos up. The reality is you're like, why am I not getting views? Why am I not getting subscribers? You have to be consistent. And the other thing here is we learn by doing. So when you post videos, you learn, but not just by kind of, posting videos. They say this, that we don't learn from experience, we learn from evaluated experience. So as you're being consistent, dive into your analytics. And what are your analytics telling you? What videos are succeeding and what videos aren't working as good? Do more of what's working. Study your data, keep getting advice, keep getting tips, and evaluate what you learn as you post videos.
And another bonus tip is YouTube. They specifically want channels that are consistent because they want to know that you're bringing your audience back to YouTube. If you post something and don't post something for months, right? That is not good for the algorithm. They don't want to send people to a channel that they're going to subscribe to that's not going to be posting videos. So it's super key, not just like on the surface level, but even deeper.
And what we'd recommend, because people say, well, how often should I post? Here's your just basic staple posting amount, once per week. Make it your goal to, if you can do more than that, cool. Try not to do less than that. But the goal is at least once per week is a great metric that you still gotta grind, you still gotta hustle, but it can be sustainable. And we'll actually share some tips and some resources to our best videos about how to be consistent with batching and things like that.
Tip number 6, be prepared for haters. We say to new YouTubers, because we understand that there's a fear of YouTube because of the judgment, the negativity, all the, bad comments that can show up on your channel, that you have to mentally prepare yourself and expect that it's gonna happen.
Absolutely. And here's the thing is that just like forget about the haters. Haters are your elevators. They're your escalators. They're your motivators. And really just thinking like, it doesn't matter what other people think. You're on YouTube because you want to share your message. You want to express your creativity. Your friends and family and the community that builds around your content, that's all that matters. Shut everything else out. Be prepared for them, but you got to do you.
Tip number 7, hustle.
Yeah, and we've been fortunate enough now to have interviewed so many different video influencers, and here's just the common theme. It is not maybe as glamorous as it looks. Like if you're gonna be doing this YouTube thing, it takes work. It's gonna be frustrating. It's gonna be overwhelming. It's gonna sometimes seem like, geez, this is like really stretching me to my limits. Know that that is common, that everybody who's built a YouTube channel over a long period of time is going through emotional peaks and valleys, is being stretched with family demands and work demands and early on hustle. And when it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, you gotta have a tenacity, a resilience. You just gotta grind. And so if you're just starting out of YouTube, our best advice is to prepare yourself to put in hustle.
And remember, all YouTubers started out as 0 subscribers. And even the YouTubers that kind of go viral right from the get-go, they still have to put in a lot of work to sustain that, to continue to grow. And there's just no replacing the hard work it takes long-term to become a YouTuber.
Question of the day. If you've been doing YouTube for a while, what is your best tips and advice for those that are just starting out? Post that in the comment section.
And remember, some of the best tips and tricks come from you, the video influencers, and the community around that. So make sure you connect with each other down below in the comments area. And thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, share this video, and hit that like button.
Yeah, and if you haven't downloaded our free guide with 19 things to do every time you upload a YouTube video, this is a resource we wish we had when we were starting YouTube. It's gonna help you get views, subscribers, and things like that. So we'll link up to the YouTube card as well as in the description below. It's totally free, so definitely grab that.
And remember, as always, here on Video Influencers, helping you build an influence, income, and impact with online videos.
Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon. This lighting, man. The whole color of the rainbow is inside of this lighting.
Oh, is that why everything pops?
Yeah, that's why it looks even better, because he was saying—
It looks amazing. My skin is like a nice light brown olive.
Guy was saying, he said he goes, don't get too technical, but basically the colors of the rainbow.
Judy's gonna love this.
Yeah, this ring light. Boom, shaka laka 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 laka.